In note 6.6, example 4, we're going to evaluate inverse trigonometric functions using a graphing calculator. So specifically, we're going to do cosine inverse of negative 0.63, sine inverse of 0.42, and tangent inverse of 10. In order to do so, I'm going to demonstrate on my TI nSpire. So I'm going to share that. So first, we are going to find cosine inverse of negative 0.63. When you're doing this, make sure you are in your calculator's in radian mode. Right now, mine's in degree mode. In the operating system I can click on the word degree, and that'll toggle to radians. If you don't want to do that, you can go to dock and then do settings and status. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Let's try it again. Dock. Say okay here. Dock, settings and status. Then you can do document settings, which is number 2. And then you're going to want to select, and when it says angle, click on radians. So you're going to put in radians and then okay. So now we are in radian mode. And once we do that, we can access the inverse trigonometric functions from the trig button. So I'm going to hit trig. And then I want cosine inverse of negative 0.63, and that's going to give us an angle between 0 and pi whose cosine is negative 0.63. And I will hit enter, so that value is 2.25. Let's do the next one, and you can write these down in your notes. We're going to do sine inverse of 0.42, so trig sine inverse of 0.42 and hit enter. So that's 0.43. And then tangent inverse. So I'm going to do trig. I'm going to select tangent inverse, and then I'm going to enter 10. Remember, for tangent inverse, we can put in any value for x, and that's 1.47. So I'll go back and I'll enter those in the notes. I just demonstrated how to do them. And let's put the values down in the notes. Okay, so cosine inverse of 0.63 we found from the calculator was 2.25. Sine inverse of 0.42 was 0.43. These are all angles. Tangent inverse of 10 was 1.47.